Hey, hey.
What is going on, everybody?
Ho, ho. Hello, zombie apocalypse.
Right? We're there.
Welcome to the end times.
It is.
Welcome to the
Too late.
Oh, too late.
Monday.
Let's see them. Let's see them. There they are.
There's my little zombie.
Yep.
Aww.
So.
Little love during this.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
So, yeah. So,
Welcome to the end.
Yes, this is the beginning of the end, y'all.
As we know it.
Watch out.
He actually sent a post out that said it's the end of the world as he knows it, but he's fine.
Aw.
I'm doing fine.
Good heads up. Thanks for letting us know, keeping us in the loop. Oh, see that, right?
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what you did there.
Okay. This
What?
early.
It's always early.
This early in the show.
It's
I
always
deserve
that
it.
time.
Come on.
It's all good.
I deserve it this evening. I kind of did a whole, terrible fuck up. Feel
Her
free to
nickname
tell
is Water Balloon.
That does not sound good at all.
No, it doesn't.
That does not sound good at all. God, I love you, Joe.
Okay.
Some
anyway.
bitch.
Wow.
Yes. So, crazy times be that they are. We are going to
Your show is
try.
sponsored in Coronavision.
Thanks. Feels so much better now. Okay, so since this is actually going to, hopefully where people subscribe, rate, review, and comment.
Oh, for
And,
sure.
And maybe if you're listening, I don't know, a year or 2 years or 10 years down the road, you won't understand or maybe not even remember this time. So today in the state of Indiana, our governor came on to let us know that we have 2 days before we're on complete, total, utter lockdown.
Midnight tonight.
Oh, he said Wednesday.
I thought it was midnight
Wednesday.
tonight.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Fact check. False. It's Wednesday.
Damn it!
So we're going to do everything in our power to be able to continue to still bring Monday Love to the masses.
I noticed you guys are
If
about
we-
6 feet apart.
We are.
Coincidence?
Guess.
I
I
think
think not. Jason, your camera went black. Just so you know.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
Of course it
So
I'm just going to turn my camera on.
did.
There we
that
go.
camera has Coronavision.
Coronavision. So we've discussed potentially
Here I am.
doing everything
Hi, guys. I'm still here.
via Skype. If not, then we are technically considered press. I have my press pass.
I got my media credentials.
I got
Yeah,
a whole
there we
stack
go.
of credentials.
There we go.
Don't make me pull those out. Make
Oh,
you
here we
guys
go.
feel silly.
Oh, okay. To be fair,
Well.
22 years versus. Come on now.
20 years plus.
Oh.
Plus, yes. So we're gonna do everything within our power to be able to.
old.
He is old,
It's
and
not
he
really
just
about
admitted
that.
it. He just admitted it.
Wrinkly.
No.
What? I'm talking about his wrinkly press passes.
It's called legend.
sickos.
It's called legendary status.
Legendary status.
Decades.
Okay, decades.
I've been doing this shit for longer than
Plural.
most of you been alive.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
Damn.
Since you
Yeah,
were
I
in your
can-
poopy pants.
yeah.
I was in my poopy pants
Long
yesterday.
before anyone knew anything about
It
the
was
coronavirus. So we're gonna do everything in our power to be able to still be able to come to you guys live.
If not, we'll do it via.
We'll do.
From our
We'll
place.
do it
For
via
sure.
Zoom.
We'll make it work.
Jason is doing an amazing job with posting all of the past Monday Love podcasts.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
On all the favorite platforms.
All the
Spotify,
podcast platforms.
So we've been on
Yep.
Facebook for a while, obviously. That's why you're watching
Obviously.
this now. But, so we built up a nice little collection, and now those are actually going to, like, the audio podcast platforms. Because podcasts, at its core, is just audio. So
Yep.
iTunes, Spotify,
YouTube.
Google. YouTube. That's video. But, yeah, you can catch us there, too, if you missed this
if you
stream.
really want to see a
although you would be
overage
watching-
hell, big boy.
Calamity.
Sex Vision. Sponsored by Coronavision.
Oh hell! So we actually do have a guest. I'm just throwing it out there.
We do.
We do.
Oh.
So
Do we want to see him?
do we want to see? Do we want to see?
Oh.
Oh!
There we go.
There's manager Marco.
What's going on?
What's going on,
Hey,
man?
hey.
Some crazy times we're in right now,
Yes,
huh?
it is.
A
Absolutely.
little bit.
So before we jump in too much, do you have any shout outs, plugs, sponsors, or websites that you would like to shout out there?
Sure, of course, hometeammanagement.com. Then there's our Facebook pages, Home Team Management, P-Lane, Re-Up Pacific, the Boondock Kings, and DJ Slice. And of course, our sponsors, Farm Extracts, out there in Las Vegas.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Right on.
There we go. So Mark and I were on the phone last night, and
For like 2 hours.
yeah, for like 2 hours. And
Did you know she was under your porch this entire time?
yes, I was in the bushes under your porch, crawled up. I scaled up a 50-foot
She
tall
got
tree.
your social security number and your
Man.
DNA and never left your porch. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
You should, yeah,
Not going to
yeah.
get much. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so funny. So we have had P-Lane on. We've had Boondock Kings on.
We have.
Now we have Manager Marco on.
It's the March of Home Team. Like
Yeah.
you took over your month of March.
Yeah,
For sure.
they did. And then next week we're going to have Re-Up and Pacific on.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, like the entire Home Team Management, well, not entire, but grand majority of Home Team Management has taken over our March Madness.
Yeah.
Aw.
So who's
yeah.
taking over April 20th?
That's actually Sam Rock and TJ Freak. They claim that one. Yep.
That's perfect.
Yep. I know, right? Yeah. You know them. You know.
Yeah, I
You
knew
know.
they are. That was absolutely perfect.
Yeah. So.
That's beautiful.
So yeah. So
I got that Facebook page up on the screen, so everyone go give Home Team Management
A like and a
likey.
Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that.
Follow them. Whether you actually like them or not, just do it anyway.
Just
do
do
what
it.
you need to do.
You can always just say, we twisted your arm. Them damn people over at Monday Love.
I'll take it.
Those guys are so damn aggressive. I hate it. Always making me hit the like button. That's some
Always.
bullshit.
They want
It's
me
for
to
their own
share
good.
it.
It's for their own good.
And
Not as
then,
bad as some other sites out there, some other shows out there that twist your arm. Believe me.
oh, okay. I believe that.
Yeah.
I totally believe that.
Is the White House press conference considered a show?
Ah, good one.
No.
Good one,
No.
Jason. Good
He's
one.
like, no.
Zero.
So, how is it out in Philly? You're in Philadelphia, right?
Well, I live in New Jersey, work in Philly. It's locked down, essentials only. So I've been in the house working from home, and schools are shut down. Everything's shut down. Same thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is people being pretty compliant out there? They following the rules?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. It's down. I think it's down in Florida where they were kind of just not listening to anything.
At all.
So,
I just
chilling
saw
on
I just saw a bunch of them from that spring break tested positive. So
yeah.
there's some
No
quick karma
shit.
for you.
Of course they did.
Yeah. Wow. What a
Yeah.
surprise! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Get out of here with that. Yeah. So they're pretty compliant here.
Right on. That's cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well,
Get it over with.
that's absolutely it's essential that people do stay home, like stop going to the store in masses. I've actually started having groceries delivered to me, so
That's the move.
yeah, if you guys have that
that's so
option,
fancy.
whatever.
Wish I could. Have.
Hey, you know what? We didn't have any problems getting toilet paper.
Wish I
It
could.
came,
use
I
some
didn't
of that
either.
It came
white
straight to my
yeah,
door.
yep,
It's like,
yep.
oh, look at that.
Yeah, no more
I
having
got too
to,
much and I never even left. That's awesome.
Yeah, no more having to throw bows. You just have that shit delivered to you, and it's there.
Absolutely.
It is there.
the way to
Still
go.
got me confused why we're at the end of the world and everybody's buying up toilet paper.
You know what? I actually posted a meme. I'm buying up all the plungers, and it says "checkmate, bitches." So yeah, so
They're
absolutely
gonna move before May 1st.
right. But yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite
born
color?
and raised. Actually, I was born and raised in West Philly. It's around the corner from Will Smith.
Ah,
And I did play
You
on
beat me to
basketball
it. You beat me
courts
to
for
the
most
Will
of my
Smith
days.
joke.
Yeah, it's crazy. I lived in an Italian neighborhood in West Philly, and then moved out in Jersey in my teens, and here I am in New Jersey, living the life.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yep, doing this music thing.
Okay, so yeah, so I was reading on your page that you basically started Home Team Management to help P-Lane, and then like it has just grown from there.
Yeah, so we met through a mutual friend, a social media influencer named Shawnee Styles, and we met. He flew Preston in New Jersey, put him in a club and performed a song. And I dug his music, but I didn't really think anything of it. I just thought he was a good artist and talented kid, and that's it. Became friendly with Preston. Preston asked me to jump on the team and help him any way I could, and I did. And before you know it, we're getting interest from independent labels, things like that. So I sat down with Preston and said, listen, we got to do it the right way. We got to form our companies, get yourself a lawyer, LLC, website. We're going to do it the right way, or we're not going to do it at all. And he obviously was 100% in agreement with that. And we've just we've done a lot in such a short time.
Yeah, like it's been what, less than 2 years?
Oh yeah, it's less than 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have grown to where you are now. So that's absolutely amazing. Kudos to y'all and to you.
How many artists are you managing now?
I have
the entire
P-Lane.
month of March. No, kidding.
The whole entire month of March, that's correct. I have P-Lane, I have Re-Up and Pacific, I have the Boondock Kings, and I have a DJ Slice,
Nice. Okay.
who's got his own ridiculously big following in the dance genre.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I got 4 right now. Always looking for that one,
Corner
the
in
next person to
market.
bring on the team.
What? And do you have the
You all right? You
coronavirus?
got something in your throat?
Oh, he knows. He knows.
got a corona.
It's directed at him.
We had a long talk last night.
Long talk last night.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna do some things together. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right on.
Ooh.
Definitely.
By the way, Miranda's cell phone has
Yes.
horrible service, so she often
Yes.
has to lift it up and try to get that better
Don't mind
signal.
the visual viewers. Podcasts will be great. They'll never see it.
No, yeah, it's just audio.
I love what I do. Everyone gets to
I
pick
should
on me and I
tap into
pay
these.
for it.
I should tap into these cameras sometime.
What? Man.
Really?
Oh.
Really take the production to the next level.
Well,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
and your
In Studio J.
you and
Job
your
Digital
new
Production. Hashtag Jason Aaron. Look me up. Google me
Google him.
if you dare.
Google him. He's been around for decades. Just saying.
Like dirt.
Oh yeah. So,
I don't even know what's going on right now.
hey Marco.
They
You
don't
haven't seen
either.
me yet. I'm on the screen there. I'm behind the scenes.
I wish I could grow a beard like yours.
Dude, it's pretty. Look at that.
Oh, here we go.
You just had to
man.
pump his ego, man.
Dude, now his head's not going to fit through the damn doorway.
Yeah, I'm not man enough to grow that kind of beard. That's the problem.
Not many are.
Yeah, that's a man's beard right there.
From
Man's beard.
from time to time, just walk over and
Truth be
pet
told,
him.
I've never had a beard before, and my girlfriend insists that I have one. So 43 years I went without a beard,
Good
like
for you.
clean shaven, nothing longer than stubble, and
She's
now
worth it.
now this.
Hashtag she's
Good for
worth
you.
it.
She's worth it. She's like Maybelline.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it's just getting deep. I should have worn my boots.
So when you first start, you had Preston, and
Yes.
you got all that going. So when did the other acts start hopping aboard, or was you already kind of working with them and they liked what you were doing, or
No.
did that come after?
It came after. We filmed a video we did with Big Poe. Shout out to Big Poe.
Shout out Big Poe.
Big
Shout out Big
Poe.
Poe.
Yes, Big Poe. We shot a video called "She Feel Me" out in Tower Tracks at the Bounty Hole, and he suggested we use a videographer, and it was Re-Up. And getting to know Re-Up, he's not just a videographer; he's a super talented, producer and rapper, and him and Pacific, his partner. You will never see two guys hustle around the country as much as these guys do. They drove from Atlanta to Vegas. Okay, they drove from Atlanta to Vegas to shoot a couple videos, and they drove from Atlanta to Mesa, Arizona for the Little Nas X show, and then they stop at their destinations, and they shoot videos and they book video. It's crazy what these guys do. Shout out to those guys.
So that's how COVID-19 got spread around.
Right,
is
it's
that
all their fault.
It could be.
It is all their fault.
Patient zero.
You never know. But yeah, my team, man, the everybody from the Boondock Kings and DJ Sake, it's like a family. So it's I'm super happy with these guys, and they make me want to push for them. So
That's
what's
awesome.
important. Yeah.
So Al Austin the third,
Yeah.
P-Lane and Marco, the manager, like he did one of these emojis with fire. And then
Thank you. Al's the man.
And
he
then-
reps hard too.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Link us up. And then Michael White Mike. He's
White who? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
White Mike,
right.
White Mike.
he said he's scared of White Mike. LOL. Grow it,
what
grow
do
it,
you
Money
mean
Mark.
What do you mean I'm scared of White Mike? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Why you
Stanton
read that
Creed
nonsense?
Bizzle is checking in. Jody Rigsby, hello everyone. Preston
hello.
Lane, super talented.
Yeah. The whole squad
What's
is
up,
super
P-Lane?
talented. And we back each other, so you'll see us all in
That's
here.
awesome.
That's
you got
awesome.
To, though. You got to look
I
out for each other.
do also want to give a shout out to Victoria Bryant. She actually won the 3 CDs from the Bourbon Boys. I got to meet up with her earlier.
Good job,
and
Victoria.
make sure
I wonder
she
where
got
those
the
CDs went.
Yep, she got them. She got them today. Absolutely.
Victoria, while you're listening to your pleasures on each one of those songs, don't mind the coronavirus that's on the outside of the wrapper.
Also,
Oh.
maybe
Love you.
the next contest when you should get like a
You got-
MP3 player or
Well, actually,
or a tutorial on streaming music.
How do you play
well,
CDs?
funny story. I've been talking with different people who have different businesses and stuff like that, and they want to start sending in their products to do giveaways. So
Bring it on.
yeah, that's kind of
Everyone loves swag.
swag.
and
Nothing like
giveaways.
swag.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I like your green. Is that left over from St. Patty's Day?
Listen, I'm Italian. We don't celebrate that, but plus St. Patty was Irish. But I did it for my guys, the Boondock Kings. I bought some green cups.
No offense intended. Very
No
sorry.
offense intended so whatsoever. No.
Oh my goodness. Good times, good times.
Absolutely.
All right, so Preston, he says, I'm sorry, P-Lane, home team loves the Monday Love podcast. We love you.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I was telling them that you guys, again, I should have started properly. I had it in my head I was going to start, and what you guys do for, hey, get out of my way. I can't see anything.
Oh, yeah.
The viewing
see
audience.
anything.
The audience can't
the
see her.
viewing audience only sees you.
The viewing audience only sees you right now.
Oh, okay, great. All right.
Yeah. The secret of behind the scenes. Oh, moving right along.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I have
Here
no
around the
idea.
White
What's
House.
going
I don't know
on?
what
I get
happened.
invited.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
But let's be fair, it was a good view. Come on now.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt. I lost my train of thought now.
Oh, wait
Hey,
a
you be
minute.
careful. That's my girlfriend you're talking about.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
what's up,
Oh,
brother?
hey.
You hitting on my lady.
No, never that.
Why not? She's beautiful.
She is.
Me.
All right, go away. All right, stop.
I know. I was going to thank you guys for what you do for the genre, and I know talking to you, Miranda, last night, you want to expand it, and I have some ideas and hopefully some connections for you to expand.
Yes.
But for what you guys do and bring in all these artists, it's great. You know, it gives us gives my guys a platform. You know, so just take the compliment, Miranda.
Yeah,
Take it.
he learned
It's our
that I
pleasure.
don't do compliments.
She's horrible at taking a compliment.
He not just him, but other people put me on this pedestal that I just don't see, and I'm just like,
It's not a pedestal. It's fact. You know what you do. It's good to have this platform for my guys to come out there
and that's really what I hope that it could be to give the little guys voices, and then the fans want to hear from the big guys.
Sure.
So it's kind of like this old juggling act that I try to do and be fair about. And now, unfortunately, with the coronavirus, we are actually booked out till like mid-July as of right now.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
See that thing from Cardi B?
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
That shit went viral.
So yeah, so Doug Bond, Marco is the man. That guy can do
thank you, Doug.
anything and make it big.
Thank you, Doug.
Of course, P-Lane, shout out to the homie Big Poe. We love Big Poe here at Monday Love.
Yeah, we do.
We love Big Poe too. We got a fire ass song with him.
Yeah, you guys do.
Great song.
Yeah.
Great song.
Let's see. William Walden Kloss II.
That's AKA Mississippi.
Holy fuck, that's like a whole like.
It's like Gilligan's Island. Man.
Let me take. Okay, so manager Marco, you definitely have a face for radio, fellow. Looking good.
Dang. I think there was a compliment and a kick at the same time.
Just a little nudge, maybe.
It was. His girlfriend finally let him out of the house so he can watch some TV.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I zoomed in on you real close, full screen, so the viewing audience can make that determination.
Nice.
You're good. You're
We're
good.
going to start a poll. We
Yeah.
want an answer.
You know, you got to zoom back because you got to get that magazine. It's
the Muddy Beats.
You know, yeah, it's
For sure,
conveniently.
for sure.
Dude,
Along
I
with
wish I was a musician or something because I would love to be on Muddy Beats.
You don't have to be a musician. You could have. You could do it.
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know.
Home team got the hookup for you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey. Hey, Bobby Grider, set from Columbus. What's up, brother? He's just like, I don't know, 20 miles down the road. Doug Bond says.
Doug Bond.
Doug Bond.
009.
He says, I'm digging this show. It's my new favorite show. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Live.
We're live. Plus, on all your favorite podcast platforms. We are now on all of those.
New
Subscribe,
episodes
rate,
released
review.
every Monday at 5 a.m.
Absolutely.
For you
Yes.
early risers.
And then Michael White, he's digging the hair color. Must be talking about Renee. Preston Lane, P. Lane says.
He was talking about me. I mean, you're really, seriously. I mean, have you seen the scalp? I mean, my hair. I mean, seriously, that is some really good color. I had to pay a lot of money for that.
Damn it.
Always giving it to the girl with all the hair.
I know. Damn it.
No.
Anyway,
P. Lane, shout out to the homie Mississippi. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. That's like fucking insane.
Get the
that
stripes in
is
there.
crazy.
Yes.
So,
Okay, and we're done. That's all the camera time you get.
you're
That's
killing
it.
our minutes,
you
girl.
You just got cut off.
So you were talking about making sure you do everything real and by the books, and you're getting lawyers and everything. And so, what is your process with your artists? What is your breakdown? How do you go about? Okay, we got a new artist. How do you market them? How do you go? What's the process that you move through each one of your people?
Well, the process we use normally, and this is what we use starting out with P Lane and Re-Up, and then going forward in Pacific. So what happens is I mean, these guys, you got to understand, these guys record every day, and it's 4 or 5 songs every day. And they're just hitting me with these songs, and they're just sending them to me. It's like, all right, well, pick one, okay, that you really feel that you want to push. Okay, and we'll talk about it. We'll come up with a concept for a video. We'll come up with a marketing plan, a budget. Got to have a budget. And that's what I tell a lot of people. My inbox blows up with people wanting me to listen to their music and take them on. And it's and they don't want to invest in themselves. They don't, so they have to have money in the budget. And that's one thing we're blessed to have. And now that we're making money off music, we get to turn that money back into it. And we can flip it right back into the music and the videos and the promotion and, everything that comes along with it.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
We're very strategic at what we do. We don't do a million shows, just to say we did a show. We pick and choose, and it ended up. We ended up on the Sandbox because we were strategic, and that's where we ended up. Even though we all know what happened there, but
right.
But we don't just do shows just to do shows. At some point you have to start making a little money. And do shows that make sense. Sometimes you have to not make any money to do a show. It's just the way it is. But if you're doing a show in front of 1,500 people in a place where you're normally not known, and we don't, we have all the breakdown of where our guys are popping at, and that's what we look at once in a while. Is we'll just go to those statistics and figure it out. And sometimes you got to take a hit and just do a show for very little money, but your name's out there.
But it's a good business move.
Right. Yeah, it's a good business move. So we're very strategic in
pick
doing
and
that.
choose your battles on that.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
So P Lane does say shout out to Benjamin Rayner and Many Beats. Someone tag him. Facebook won't let me, so I can tag him after the fact because I actually have him on my page. DB nice. Marco, what was it like to shoot and direct your first music video?
It was awesome. I mean, the song called "Fall Back," which is now on Atlanta radio, was playing. They played it last week again, so it's getting some
airtime,
some traction. Yeah, some traction. And again, Re-Up and I came up with the concept, and he's super talented at even shooting videos. It's crazy what he can do, and editing the videos too. So it's just, we're all family, so it's like brothers. So we argue about the dumbest things, and we got through it, and it's a very good video, and we did very good numbers for the first week that was out. So I'm very happy with it, and
hands down.
Absolutely, it's a really good video.
Okay, so Sherry Nelson, hi from Portland, Oregon.
Hey,
we love P Lane. P Lane came in with got about $20,000 invested in 2 years.
Yeah, see, P Lane definitely. What these artists got to understand is you got to have money to back yourself up a little bit. You don't have to listen. Again, he's blessed. He works hard, and he definitely, through the year and a half, 2 years that we've been doing this, he has invested a lot in himself. And these artists have to understand that you can't just make a couple songs and think you're something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you have to work for it. You have to build your fan. We're still building our fan base for every single one. We're still building our fan base.
Does that ever really stop though? I mean,
that never
really stops building.
No, that definitely doesn't ever stop. You always want to expand into a new fan base, and but you have to do that first before you can't go from 10. You can't expect to get booked on your show with 10. I love how you guys take selfies. Can I take one?
It has you in it. It has, you're in it.
Oh,
go ahead,
you have to tell me.
Go ahead.
You have to tell me.
Well, no.
See,
that's okay. All right, hold on. Go back.
Yeah.
That's what she does. Right. She's taking selfies.
This Jason always gives me shit. No, she's looking for service. No, it's other platforms.
No, man, let's get this going. Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Got it.
All right.
There we go.
It's a first for everything. So, like I was saying,
the first for you said first for everything.
Is that first?
You are actually the first manager,
right,
that I've had on here.
Yeah, I am.
Yes,
and it's good because I love to talk about the music, and I love to talk about some of the mistakes. And we make mistakes too. I don't know everything, but you have to build you can't expect to get booked on your show with 10 Spotify listeners. Like step your game up, come back in a year, keep working on your craft and build your fan base. And then you can start considering yourself part of what's going on. Like, not that you're not part of it, but you can consider yourself relevant to what's going on. You're not just starting out. You build yourself a fan base. That's what people want. That's what the record labels want. That's what, shows like you want to book people with following. So, vice versa,
Right.
So they definitely, there's a lot of that going on. There's so much music out there that's just like all over the place, right?
Right.
I mean, there's a ton of independent artists just releasing. There's every day there's millions of songs. It's like we have to separate. If they want this genre to go somewhere, they really got to separate the good from the bad, or the good from the mediocre.
Yes, and I completely agree with that. And also, I'm not even going to tip the hat at where the conversation started, but the genre also has to evolve.
Well, yes. I mean, most definitely. I mean, without losing who they are too, like Adam Calhoun, I said it to you last night. He said something, and P. Lane alluded to it too in his interview. I'm watching his live, and he said something. It resonated with me, and it does need to evolve. It can't be the same shit every time about the same things, about the mud and the trucks. I mean, you should rap about that because that's what you are, but you have to evolve. The sound has to evolve. Everything has to evolve about it, and honestly, I do think, in that aspect, I think P. Lane could be that guy, that kid to do it. He's got the sound that's popping, that's popping today, and he's a country kid, and he does know about the country, and he's everything that you're looking for.
And I love the fact that he shoots videos in Vegas with some sexy ass fucking cars, and he's still, his roots are in the country.
Right.
So,
and people, we got shit about it, doing videos with rented cars. Well, they're not your cars. Well, no shit. We put our sponsor, who's the Diplomat Exotic Rentals out in Vegas. They take care of us. They just drive the car around, and we just do the video. They come and pick it up. That's what we do. We never say they're our cars or we drive it around like they're our cars. They tell us, just take the car, drive it. And we're like, nah, we're not going to.
Most of the rappers' videos are not their cars.
Exactly.
Not saying all of them. I know there's a few cats that's like, man, watch this. Get in my garage.
So
but
when there's like...
It's uneducated people that don't...
When there's like space movies, are people like, that's not their spaceship?
Right.
I do. Yeah. That's bullshit. Exactly. If you're going to be in space, flying around, goddamn, that better be your fucking spaceship. God, exactly. That's why we're dealing with Corona.
Yes.
God.
Come on. Catch up, tomato.
Oh, Lord.
Holy hell.
Yeah, you're right. The genre has to evolve. And, I mean, there's a bunch of talented people out there, in the genre. But you still need to evolve it. And if you want it to get to mainstream, if you want it to get where everybody wants it to get, then you have to make some sacrifices. And,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Michael White. He says, shout out Monday Love Podcast. Shout out to you.
What up?
Hi, Michael. Shout out.
Hi, Michael.
Shout out. Joe Kemp, shout
out.
Mike.
Okay, so William, I don't want to butcher this. I'm so bad at saying names. William Walden Klaus the second.
AKA Mississippi.
Okay. Not I know, but I'm not.
Ketchup tomato. Ain't that what you said? Ketchup tomato.
I wish I had something to throw at you that wouldn't ruin your computer.
So Mississippi, not trying to cut hairs, but I guess I'd be the second manager technically.
When like I said, like when his lady allows him to, he's like he's definitely my right hand man.
Shots fired.
He helps us out.
Only when the missus says it's okay.
Only when the ball and chain is loose and. Mississippi has something going on. I can't talk about it because I know contract was signed. He's got something that's going to blow. It's all encompassing. Where it's not music, it's something else, and it's crazy. What I can't wait to tell everybody what we got ourselves into.
Tell us now.
But the coronavirus is stopping it right now.
Dude, think for here in the future. Like, I need some exclusives.
Yeah. Give us that exclusive right now. We swear we won't tell
we won't tell anyone.
I mean,
don't mind the 7 cameras that's recording.
Listen, shout out to my guys at Sandbox Music Festival, Diesel and Chris Pippin. Like, those guys, we've become friends, and we're as good as booked on that show. And I can't tell you who, but they're working on some big things.
Right.
We got some shows, and we had some shows in spring break, Mexico.
Now
canceled. So they're pushing it over to next spring break. So we already got 2021 shows booked in spring break.
If we're all here, if we're all here, right?
I'd be playing
if
to a
we're
bunch
all
of
here, not zombies, right? Exactly.
Okay, so Jared Cecil says Marco is the best manager out there. Hey, Gerald. Hey, Jared, put in a good word for me. I'm just saying.
Jared is unofficial because he helps me out, and he's part of the team. I can't even. Jared's my guy. He's part of the team.
Okay, so P Lane came in and said, that is a lot of zeros. 2 million worth of cars on the set. Of City on Fire.
We had McLarens, Lamborghinis.
I want your connections. Holy hell.
We go to Vegas, man, and we're very taken care of. Farm Extracts. Shout out to Levi and Shawnee Styles over there.
Here's a fun fact.
Okay.
I was and my lady was supposed to literally be flying to Vegas tomorrow
for my birthday.
For her birthday, we canceled because of
the cronies.
So Marco,
so we're gonna look you up. We're gonna look you up next time we go to Vegas. Be like, hey.
So see, Marco, I was telling you the truth. Like, we were supposed to be down for today and next Monday, and now.
Right.
So that's
supposed to be
fact check. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a sympathy guest, huh? That's what I am, a sympathy guest?
No, you're a save my ass guest. That's what it is.
Okay.
No, you're a save my ass guest.
Commodity.
Ooh, hold on, wait. P Lane says he has a hint. P Lane says he has a hint.
Oh, I did see the hint. I'm watching.
Yeah, you can say it.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
So.
It's not talk either. It's close. I can't.
I know. I'm not. No pressure. No, absolutely no pressure. We're just so fucking with you.
I will tell you. I will give you the scoop. Trust me.
Okay. Oh yeah. Looking forward to that one.
All right, we're waiting.
Absolutely.
And then,
we'll stand by.
William Mississippi says.
Let's call him Mississippi.
Marco. I know where you sleep. to laughing faces. Michelle Lee Gray, Marco is the bestest. Hey, I need all of you guys who keep saying Marco is the bestest. Put in a good word for Miranda with Marco. I'm just saying.
Really pushing for that.
Miranda, we're good, baby. We're good.
Hey.
We're good.
I am so fucking with
You're
you.
really campaigning.
Wow.
I totally am. Yeah, no. So
This episode is sponsored
I
by
believe
Reach
in your
Around.
podcast. You gotta listen. I believe in your podcast.
You're a dick.
Yeah, we're gonna
Do you
make
see?
it.
I told
We're
you.
gonna make it.
Oh my God! Look at the face.
Yes.
I'm dead.
That was awesome.
You guys. Oh.
I'm a businessman here, and you guys are making me into somebody unprofessional.
Business.
Wait,
business.
hold on. You're coming on a podcast that has no rules.
Yeah. Listen, I know all about it. Trust me. I know all
We
about
have no
it.
rules, but we're still classy.
It's called Gotcha.
You
Journalism.
would put us in classy?
Yeah. Yes, for sure. For sure. You can be
Compared to
comical and
who?
not. I don't think we're not classy.
Oh, we're not
Are you
classy.
classy?
Oh.
Thank you.
No, we're not
That's why
classy.
I was like,
I
classy.
think we professional.
There might be
we
another
can be
word.
without just because we can throw in a couple cuss words and make some jokes does not mean we're not
Throw in a
professional
couple?
and we're not classy. I mean, we can change the tone up and make it a whole
To
different
be fair,
show.
the whole Carl Remy interview, we were really good.
Yeah.
We were all very.
Why were you good?
He's more on the countryside,
Okay.
and
We don't know. It was
And
an off
just-
night. We didn't mean to be good.
We're good every night.
it accidentally happened.
It was a
Okay.
good night. It was a
You
good
don't have to be
interview.
good with me.
It
You don't have to
was.
be good
We're
with me.
doing good. Hey, gosh.
Man, and like we get asked all the time, like, okay, so what are the rules? Like before people come on, what are the rules? And I'm like,
Yeah.
have you not seen the show?
First rule of Fight Club: there is no rules.
There are no rules,
Right.
and you don't talk about Fight Club.
Exactly.
Hi, Lori Pasterfield. I love you too. She says, love
Lori's
Miranda
the bomb.
Monday.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight for me.
For sure.
I'm just a lowly manager.
We're
That's it.
sitting.
Wait a-
We've been easily sitting at the mid 30s. So
I mean, thank you. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't think I'd draw all that. You know. Hey,
Well,
I appreciate it.
to be fair, P Lane does say the king is here. Shout out to Sean.
Oh.
Chafe.
Chaffee.
Chaffee.
Call him Chaffee.
Holy fuck! What is it?
Just call him the King of Bling. Just call him
King
the
of Bling. Okay.
King
All
of
right.
Bling. Yeah, that's all you got to say.
There we go. King of Bling.
Yes.
Been trying to get him on the
King of
show.
Bling.
I do want to get him on the show. I
can't pronounce his name.
No. I'm bad at
I know.
names.
I'm just teasing.
always bad
Calm
at names.
down.
So Sean, hit me up because I actually have a
We got
spot
a
for
date.
you.
We got a date.
Yeah, we got a date. We've me and Marco. We were talking
Manic,
about
what's
that.
up, dude?
So yeah, Mike Manic just stepped in.
Yep.
Shout out to Mike Manic.
Um,
We're still waiting for that song, Mike.
Listen to that, Mike.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, come on,
Yeah, come on,
Mike.
Mike.
Come on, Mike. And then Backwoods Kings is in the house. So give
Yes.
that the dual shout out. Chris Weckler Coleman. I followed the podcast because of Marco. Thank you so much, Marco,
Oh, thank
for
you.
everyone
No,
that you're bringing in.
For sure.
For everyone you're bringing in.
Everyone
every
out
Monday
there,
night.
thank you for coming in on Coronavision.
Yes.
If you want me,
So hard.
in every Monday night, I'm good. I can make it.
You can clear that schedule
Hell
for me.
yeah.
I can clear the schedule for you.
So Al Austin says, in all honesty, Marco and P Lane got me recognized, y'all. So shout out to you guys for getting Al Austin III recognized. What's up? Hey, McManic. He was able, it's the delay. He said, what's up?
See, if he had a show, he could call it Manic Mondays.
See, yeah, but you can't
could.
go on at 8 p.m. because,
right.
and you don't want to go on at 9 p.m. because, from what I
7.
understand, one of our other competitors go on at 9 p.m. on Mondays.
We don't have any competitors.
There's no competitors. You smoke.
We've
Smoke 'em
outstepped
all.
them.
Love you, Renee. Oh my goodness.
At this point, motherfuckers sleep at 9 p.m. on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? So they
That's what
I
happens.
told
That's
you
what happens.
The last time was your last time on camera.
So back to some of the manager stuff. Let's.
Yeah,
so-
I want to
so-
know
So
Go ahead.
when you're going through and you're doing kind of a nationwide kind of a tour thing, and you got an artist that's new to your group, do you try to book them with your other artists that's got a little following, or do you try to have them jump on other show? Like, what's your process of trying to book some of these venues?
Well, that's a great question. So we
our first one.
Yeah, we have a unique situation where P Lane has a bunch of songs with Re-Up and Pacific that are just super great. I mean, they're like just great songs. So Re-Up and Pacific really come with us everywhere.
Okay.
They came with us to the Sandbox, and they performed alongside with P Lane. Their songs they have together. The goal is to get everybody their own sets, right?
Right.
Boondock King. That's the main goal. But sometimes you'll get a again, we're going to do a show out in Arizona with Charlie Farley and I forgot who else, the Moonshine Bandits, I think. That's a P Lane show, but Re-Up and Pacific would be there. But then there's other more hip hop urban shows that are suited more for Re-Up and Pacific. And then you got that Dirty South, guys, the Boondock Kings, where they have their clusters where they're just huge.
Gotcha.
So it's and DJ Slice, he's on his own. He's if you look up Stevie B, you'll know who I'm talking about. But
Stevie B.
He's Stevie B's DJ, and that guy just tours whenever he wants and fills up the stadium.
You said he's more of like an EDM, or what is?
No, he's dance music as far as it's called freestyle music.
Okay.
I'm gonna school you on it. It's something that's East Coast, New York, Massachusetts. That whole
Gotcha.
East Coast, and then on the West Coast, like Los Angeles and that area. Never in the middle. It was big in the 90s, and it's starting to make a comeback again, and Stevie B was the king of it. So, again, he does well, and he books his gigs on the weekends, and he does these big clubs, and he's just got a huge following. So he's pretty much on autopilot. But it's a good question. We try to, I send out everybody's EPKs separately, but right now, with the songs we're releasing, Re-Up and Pacific usually make that trip with us.
Right on.
And they will for the spring break shows in 2021. I can already tell you that. And they're going to come with us to the Sandbox.
Hell yeah.
And any other shows, yeah. Right now, the songs we have with those guys are just too good to not bring them along.
That's the awesome part about it. I mean, you guys have your own little family going on. So, however, and then each individual person, if they have their own shows booked, that's even more networking. So more like phalanges going out there and able to
absolutely
network and everything like that. So that's awesome.
Absolutely. And and on our deals, the way we worked our deals with everybody, I allow them to go out and get their own shows. Why wouldn't I?
Right.
It's stupid not to. I'm not going to lock them down that they can't do any shows unless I book it. Stupid.
So if they lock their own shows, does that cut out your portion of the man? So they just kind of take the cost. So if you're kind of handling all the communications with the venues, you get your manager cuts and stuff like that.
I do. Right. But, and it all works. It all actually in the end it all works out. P Lane wants me to explain the meaning of a home team.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
go ahead. There we go, P Lane. Thank you.
It's nothing like scandals or anything. I'm from Philly. What movie do you know from Philly is huge?
Philadelphia with Tom Hanks.
No, come on.
I was gonna go with that. That's not even fair.
I'm sorry. I plugged him.
What are you talking about? AIDS? I don't know.
It's his fault.
Is it about rent?
It's his fault.
I'm gonna go with cheesesteak for 100.
No, it's got nothing. No, it's
cheesesteak.
You don't know one of the biggest icons in Philly?
Rocky,
right? So he says to his son, hey, we're a home team. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I'm watching it.
I like it.
I'm like trying to think of a name, and I'm watching Rocky. He's like, me and you, we're home team. Nothing breaks us. And I'm like, oh shit, okay.
That's awesome.
I looked it up.
That's
awesome.
There you go.
That was the meaning. That's where I got it from. Home team.
That's awesome.
Miranda, Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And you met tonight's quota.
Absolutely. Yes. What's up? What do you got?
I have to count my Pearl Harbors. Even though I lost, Jason had to throw it in there, and
nobody
one show he had to take the rights from me. Anyway, So back.
I'm an equal rights producer.
Equal rights opportunist. She's so lost now.
I know. I fucking love my team. I fucking love my team. I fucking love my team.
I feel the same way. Trust me. I love my guys. You know, they're all great. They're all great.
So to be fair, it's different. Like you're the first as far as the manager goes, but
we had Alan Helms on here. He manages, and I mean,
right? But
I think it's a different aspect. But
good,
more promotion.
Don't get it twisted. There's managers that say they manage, and that's fine. They
I
know
Alan.
I think he does more promotion.
They're not legit.
No. I get you. Yeah, for sure.
So
a lot of them, a lot of smoke and mirrors out there.
Most of the time,
sure is.
When we have musicians on and artists, we have stock questions. So I think that your answers could probably top the cake.
Because you could tap in on a lot of artists.
Yeah, you could. So
here we go.
One of our stock questions are most embarrassing moment at a event or a show that you can talk about. Now, we've had people talk about shit in their pants. We've had people talk about couples fucking on the
speakers, and then went in their trailer. Got kicked off stage for doing her thing on stage, and then found him in his trailer doing it.
And there is one constant in all of this.
Yes.
It's usually Fireball.
Yes.
Involves Fireball.
It usually always involves Fireball.
Man,
maybe not even embarrassing. Maybe not even embarrassing just to you, but and maybe you don't need to name the artist.
Throw someone under the bus.
No, maybe you don't even need to name the artist.
I'll drive the bus. It's okay.
I'm not gonna name the person
who pooped their pants.
He's not worth. No, he's not. He's just not worth the dirt under my shoe.
Oh.
But
I like those shotguns fired.
Right. Shout out to DJ Slice. I see you just tuned in.
Hi, DJ Slice.
DJ Slice. So we're at I can't believe I'm going to say this without no names. We're at the biggest show we've supposed to have ever done. Okay. And our normal DJ Slice couldn't do it. And we had another gentleman. And again, we waited. First of all, they had problems hooking up the equipment, and we waited. They introduced us, and then we waited there. So that was embarrassing just to begin with. So we're just sitting there, and we're like, "Come on, man! This is crazy." Then finally, the songs come on. It's not in the right order, of course. So okay, we're just plug through it. And this the DJ setup was cool as shit. They had their own big stage above everybody, so they were like the focus. Right? This guy comes around the stage, right? And I'm just doing my thing. I'm on stage performing with P Lane because he just always wants to drag me on there and be his hype man. But so I'm on there, and I turn the corner, and I'm next to Rhea. This dude comes out with a friggin' GoPro and a Bobby Brown microphone or Backstreet Boy microphone in here, bumping into everybody. I could not.
And he's just a paid DJ for this event. Like, hey, we need to borrow you. Like, this is huge. He's getting more publicity, and he made
that was his moment.
Right. Yeah. And, again, and we still got love. Like, there's no,
that's why no names.
It's just, you got, that's not what DJs do.
And it wasn't professional for you guys to have put him on as a DJ and then him act like that. So I totally get that.
And he cut right in front of he cut right in front of
what?
P-Lane. Yeah.
While they're performing?
It was listen, it's funny now, it's real funny now. But the look on Re-Up's face was we could not believe. I can't even explain to you what it was. And it's an experience, and it's an experience I'll never forget, and it's a mistake we'll never let happen again.
I want a name.
I guarantee you that.
No,
I want a name.
No, you don't have to. No pressure. I do want to throw
His
out
name
there.
is COVID-19.
Thank you. Thank you so much, P Lane. So, ladies, we need the ladies to know that Marco is accepting applications.
Oh,
He
no
is
doubt.
single. He is single. So fill out them applications, send
at
them
this
over
guy.
to hometeammanagement.com.
uh-oh.
And
Zoom,
there we
the
go.
camera's
Oh,
zooming.
there we
Look at
go.
those dreamy eyeballs.
There we go. There we go.
Eyelashes is what gets them. Eyelashes.
So Stanton Creed also said, we got to get Marco to spit them bars in a video.
They're trying. Pacific's trying to get me on a song.
And then Michael White Mike, he's going talking about you. You're going to be the next Diddy.
I'm trying to. I know I can dance. I just can't. I don't know about. Spitting.
Oh, there we go.
I'll leave
All
that
you
to the
need
pros.
Is
I'll leave
a
that to the
headset,
pros.
microphone, and a GoPro.
Pacific, save ourselves. Real big motion. I have no idea. That's got to be something like.
Big motion is the new big saying. When we do something, it's big motion. We're doing it big.
See, okay,
Big motion.
Big motion.
So my saying that I haven't really dropped yet here
Uh-oh.
is, baby, I'm not a ripple, I'm a tsunami.
Mm.
So,
girl.
What'd you say about a nipple?
that.
How's
You
it going?
gotta,
Feel it.
you gotta hit in the right
Put it on a
spot for
t-shirt.
tsunami. I've been there. You gotta hit the right spot, otherwise it ain't no tsunami. Oh, you're not.
you were
talking.
thinking about you guys.
I'm sorry. Wrong thing.
Oh.
Sorry.
Hashtag classic.
Lord have mercy.
So Camo
Hashtag
Ken
classy.
chimed in. He said that would be awkward as hell. Probably talking about your most embarrassing moment. P Lane
Yeah.
and danced on him. No, wait. I'm sorry.
What?
No. Correction. I'm reading ahead. Preston Lane said and danced
Dance on
in
me.
front of me. So like literally like went and was like completely disrespectful. I just shoved him off the fucking stage. But that's just me. Like I'm a cunt like that. Michael White says he gave you a lap dance, P Lane.
It was damn close to a lap dance. No doubt.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe as a DJ to come up in the middle of the act while they're performing and step in
I ain't
front of
never seen
everyone.
nothing like it in my life.
Wow.
Man. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
nuts.
Okay, so
So you got other questions? You got some other questions? You got me rolling now.
Woo.
you go ahead with that one.
Ask me anything.
So you got all these acts and you're putting them in
What's in
different
that
places.
drink anyway?
What's
Great vodka and Red Bull.
Okay.
Wow.
That's probably good. I have to try that.
Delicious.
So you've got these artists in different positions across the country, working with different
Yes.
people.
Yes.
If you had a choice, this is different because you're not an actual independent. You're not the actual artist. So, if you had a choice to get your people in the right place to perform with somebody, who would be the person that you would want them performing? What would be this is it. This is the best thing that I could have ever imagined. Who would be that person?
You can choose, like another
Or maybe you
question
could think
if
of
you
it like-
don't want to.
Or you could look at
Well,
it
no,
like,
no.
if this is P Lane, I'd like to get him over here. Is this re-up? I'd like to put him over here.
Yeah.
You know, it could be looked at like that.
I mean, they're all the beauty of this whole thing with these guys and what makes it so special is you could put them anywhere. Like P Lane, I try to get him on this huge country concert here on the shores of Jersey Shore. But after meeting with they're like, hey, he's a little too hip hop. Well, that's cool. That's fine. I get that. He's a little too hip hop. But to get him on a pop stage, I think P Lane's a lot. He's the face, so he can be a pop. I think he can be a pop star.
Okay.
That kind of thing. T-Pain. I mean, P Lane's the country rap's T-Pain. There's no way around it. That's his influence. You can hear it on every song.
Yeah. you
T-Pain
can.
is his guy, and that's who. But
I agree.
I'm telling you, in September for this show, you're going to see, if it all goes through, that you're going to see who we're going to be with, and it could shake some boots.
Please make sure you tap me first, okay? Like,
As soon
please.
as as soon as I feel okay, it's
She's
gonna be
trying to be
all
tapped for a
over.
while.
Trust me. But yeah, I mean, I just want them to do. I want them to do songs with everybody, from people in the genre that we're in right now to country people, to pop people, to singers, to R&B singers. These guys are so talented. They can interchange with all those.
So real quick, hi Christina Daniels, much love to you. And then Michelle Lee Gray says, we love some Miranda, passing on the good words for Marco. Just saying.
Michelle's the love of my life, but she turns me away all the time.
Oh, damn.
She's the love of my life.
Okay, so Chaffee.
Maybe if you grew that beard out.
Oh,
there we go. Yeah.
I'm just saying it worked for me.
So Chaffee says, best event you ever performed at?
Best event? Oh, the Bounty Hole Bash. The last Bounty Hole Bash was amazing. That's Sean's event, the King of Bling.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Amazing.
Sean,
amazing.
talk with me. Hit me up. Marco.
Jesus Christ.
No, there was 2 hours of conversation last night. Y'all have no idea. Oh, my goodness.
We're sorry,
says,
Marco. I apologize now in advance.
Yeah, they're so sorry you were,
we had a
subjected
nice
to that.
conversation. I didn't know she was involved as much as she has been in the past with the genre and just music itself. I didn't realize I didn't do my research on you and realize
I'm nobody.
Holy shit! No, you've been. I'm not gonna say names because.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't like all the secrecy that's in
place. And if you listen to City when this show's over. Listen to City on Fire and listen to P Lane's verse, and you might crack a little smile. That's all I'm going to say.
I will definitely listen with different ears now.
You were talking over it last time when you interviewed him, and that's fine. But I didn't know what I knew, so listen to his verse on City on Fire, and you may crack a smile.
I will definitely listen with different ears this time. Absolutely, yes.
Yes, please do.
And then P Lane, the new Pop King baby.
Yeah, we're trying to do this,
And then
absolutely.
Renee Michelle Merrifield, like the bitch ain't in the room with us. She should just chime in. Let's talk about them Jordan stash. I already know my best friend at Brandon George has like 200 pair. LOL, but I'm curious.
She's talking about. 40,
oh my God, dude!
Well, that's just 40 there. I got 40 in my bedroom too, so I got about 80 pairs of
nice
Nikes, Jordans.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know.
I have a sneaker problem. I have a bit of a sneaker problem, and everything's got to match. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, so Jordan OCD. And Nike, sponsor.
Nike's my main, yeah.
Sponsorship. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
just do it.
Thank you so much for letting us be assholes to you for like the last hour.
This is great.
I was pleasant.
You need to do more than an hour.
We used
sponsorship.
Yeah.
Sponsorship.
I told you what you got to do, and if you don't want to listen to me, I can't help you if you don't want to listen to.
Dude,
what the goat said.
He's seen that too. Look
I know he did. That's what's even more fun. He jumped out the ball earlier today.
I do want to throw it out there. So Carl Remy has chimed in and he said, trying to be like the king of bling.
Sweet.
So
everybody's trying to be like the king of bling. Who isn't?
Right.
So have you guys ever tapped into other different, like a few of the shows that my group's done? We've done some random groups. And we've done rock shows with blues and other stuff, and it was just great. Like, have you guys took some of the hip hop or the country rap and mixed it with rock and have a whole festival? Yeah, kind of like the Memphis Fest where you got BB King and just huge hip hop. I mean, and then vice versa to Metallica to Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I mean, these you gotta understand these festivals. You're talking about performing wise, right?
Yeah, definitely performing wise. Take some country hip hop, put it with some rock, put it with some hip hop, some country, put some
put a little Kenny G on there.
Yeah.
Sprinkle that in somewhere.
This show is sponsored. Yeah. But no. I mean, I think there's a lot of back in the early '80s, '70s, and stuff. You would have one station, and you would have Stevie Wonder and Rolling Stones, and you'd have all this music all in the same station, and everybody heard everything. And now everything's so broke up and genre specific, and you got your metal station, your rock station, your country, and your hip hop. And of course, your hip hop and country does a lot, or more of the pop and country does more. But I feel like if we could go back to mixing everything back up to where you're hearing everything again. I mean, because most of it is just, I'm not sure about that song, but after you hear it 2 or 3 times, like, man, that song's really, really good. Yeah. And we don't have that I mean, we have the technology, but I think we're, as much as technology's helped us, it's also separated us.
We are controlling
Sure.
transmission.
I mean, P. Lane's got a song called "So High." It's a straight up pop song. I mean,
Right.
You know, then he's got a song called "Live It For Me," and it's a kind of a rock song where he does his P. Lane thing. Re-Up and Pacific, they got these it borders rap and R&B. You know, I mean, these guys, like I said, man, I got a talented squad, and these guys they can rap and create music out of, you know, anything. So yeah, to answer your question, we have a lot of songs ready to go. We have one with Charlie Farley.
Yes.
It's a summer party song, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna do any partying this summer.
Well, you never know. You never know.
You know, I hope we are, because we definitely got to get that.
So I'm like getting even more so bombarded with things. But the last thing that I am going to say, Beverly Delgat says P. Lane needs to be at Boots at the Beach in Wildwood.
Well, here's the thing. That's one of them. That's the people that I talked to, and they had the EPK. I spoke with them. It's all country. I mean, there's not an ounce of hip hop there, you know. And I told them we can cater the set, but you know, it's tough. I mean, I want them there. It's 45 minutes away from me.
Oh, that would be awesome. Right. Yeah. But still, yeah, I get.
You know, but.
Still, I mean, you got to be able to get in there.
Right, yeah, and be able to cater to who is there and who's going there for the reason that it is what it is.
Exactly.
Okay, so real quick before we wrap up, thank you so much for dealing with our shenanigans.
You guys are great.
For the last hour. Do you want to
Everyone go to
hometeammanagement.com.
Yes,
hometeammanagement.com.
Oh, I know that microphone. Sure.
Yeah, look at that microphone.
Yeah.
What is that? What's that called? That's like an Elvis microphone.
It's an Elvis microphone.
That is.
There we go.
That is a Shure 55 Classic.
55. There
Really?
it is.
Yes. Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yes.
55.
Look
That
it
is
up.
Exactly true.
Yes.
So I'm surrounded by producers and musicians, and like I'm
Actually,
I'm
you
the
know what?
bridge.
The little center spot, that little circle that's right there in the grill, you can't quite tell, so that might be an off-brand. But the original brand was a Shure 55.
Yes, sure.
You show off.
Want one of those.
Sorry,
dude.
I don't get to very often.
Are there?
You the top of the pyramid.
I am. Do you have any other shout outs, plugs, sponsors, websites?
Shout out to my team. Shout out to P. Lane, Real Pacific, the Boondock Kings, DJ Slice, HomeTeamManagement.com. Go to all our social media. It's a lot to spit out right now, but we could use the subscriptions and to subscribe to their Facebook.
Yes, and
HomeTeamManagement.com a good jump off point? Can they get to all your social media sites from there? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
And I think the last time I was on there, you had the page that had several artists plus a few other ones besides that. So I know one of your pages that had like preacher teacher or teacher preacher. Oh, he's messed that up.
Oh yeah, that's part of So he's affiliated with. Re-Up and the Boondock Kings, and Re-Up does his videos.
Okay.
He didn't know anything about me, and like 6 months ago, he was like, he hit me up out of the blue on Instagram. He was like, "Hey, I'm sending out shirts for likes and followers and blah blah blah." I was like, "All right, bet." So I actually have a teacher preacher shirt, and he didn't know who I was because I was absolutely nobody at the time. So he is on the list of getting there. I'm getting there.
You're somebody
I promise. Thank you so much, Marco. So much love.
I love it. On a good note.
Make sure you tune in next week because you might know somebody.
If we're still here.
We will still be here, even if we got to come
different
sides
of
Indy.
We will carpool and dip and dab on the back roads to get here.
Under 10 people.
So again, from all of us, Marco, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Marco.
Thank you guys.
Energy.
I appreciate
it was a great time.
Polo.
Man. Appreciate it.
Oh, come on. You're better than that.
I know.
Jason!
I waited this entire time.
Hey, get the hook.
Jason!
You got to get the hook. Pull him off stage.
Your beard sucks.
Damn it. doing so well.
Thank you so much, Marco.
That deflated the
so
head.
much love.
He'll be able to leave the studio
We
now.
definitely need to talk more seriously, all right?
You know my number now, so
You
just call me.
got
for
mine.
sure.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you,
Everyone
guys.
else, make sure you go to everyone's pages and podcasts that we have mentioned
Like,
tonight.
follow.
Subscribe, rate, review, comment on all their stuff. It really means a lot. It really does. So I don't know. Maybe if we're still here.
We'll still be here.
Yeah.
Everybody wash your hands, brush your teeth, Listerine.
Yeah, stay 6 feet
Everything
away.
in between. Hey, no, seriously, on a whole different note, we're coming to the end of the show. Thanks, everybody, for coming
Thank you,
out.
guys. Yes.
Make sure, if for your top podcast, commercial, video needs, Studio J, Jason, Aaron, Jolliffe, all of that.
Yeah.
In between,
Boss
make sure
Dog.
you get a hold of them. Boss Dog Studios, JK Productions, if multimedia audio needs, anything in between, hit me up. Miranda with her manager. I need a different list because I podcast this stalking. She's got you
Yeah,
covered.
I got you.
Manager, she will
Just
rock
anything.
your shit.
Like everything
Everything.
you want. Like we'll figure it out.
And make sure to follow Home Team Management and
Yep.
P Lane and
Yep,
Re-Up
subscribe,
Pacific
rate, review,
and everybody
comment.
in between.
Yes. And Problems 812 is taking us out.
And thanks for coming
Thank you,
out
guys.
on Monday during Coronavision.
Just
We
keep
love
in
you.
mind,
What else you
y'all
gotta
have
do?
hated a Monday once or twice in your
Don't
life, so
sit
let
there.
Monday love you.
Boom.
Monday.